Managed to win 3 of the section majors twice, and I just got to get a second Arizona Open to get that knocked out. But yeah, to win this championship twice is fantastic, and to get that spot in the Phoenix Open is going to be awesome. The hole locations were really tricky today, so hitting those approach shots in and not having the best looks. I actually made some fantastic putts through the middle of the round. I barely lipped out my birdie putt on 8. My goal was go birdie, birdie, 8 and 9, get back to even par, so that then I essentially kind of had some kind of a lead maybe going into the back 9. One of the holes where I normally hit a 3-wood off the tee, I hit driver and went for it, so I was playing a little bit more aggressively because I felt like if I just kind of chipped around par, it wasn't going to be good enough. And then on 17, I was sitting in prime position, but I had mud on the side of my ball, and so I had to hit an 8-iron to lay up, and then came up short with my wedge, and I had to make a great up and down. So it just seemed like it didn't matter. Every time I looked up, I was scrambling. 18 is kind of a tricky hole, especially with that way back right hole location. I chose to hit a 3-wood off the tee, and I kind of punched through it a little bit, and it went into the rough. So I had 200 yards to the pin. The pin didn't even come into my thought process. But the middle of the green, I felt like if I could hit about a 190 shot. And I struck it really purely, didn't get any kind of a flyer, made it on the front. When I knew it landed on the front of the green, I knew Jesse had to do something. You know, he was in prime position. He knew he had to take on the pin, and he'd hit some really quality shots coming in. But I felt like if I was in the green somewhere, I was going to put the pressure on him. And then I just had to suck it up and figure out how to make that 2-putt. So when I surveyed the whole thing, I just had to figure out, okay, how do I make good solid contact, strike it? And I thought I hit a fantastic putt, left myself with maybe 2.5, 3 feet, which is not easy, you know, for anybody to stand up when you know you've got the putt to win. Managed to just summon all my concentration, say a quick little prayer, and then roll it right in the middle. It was a really good feeling. And there's no give up. You know, none of these players are going to give up. So every time I'm faced with the opportunity, I know I'm going to have to bring my A game because of the quality of players that we have in the section. It's great. This coming year will mark my 5th consecutive year playing in a PGA Tour event, starting with that Phoenix Open, the 2 major Shriners, and now back to Phoenix Open again. Every time I get inside those ropes on a big stage, it's an awesome experience. I feel like I get better, I grow as a player, and I'm really going to try to do a better job and make the cut this year at the Phoenix Open. From the moment you drive in to see our section championship banners hanging on all the light posts, and then going to the driving range, and each station has our section championship and the sponsor information on it. Matt and his staff were fantastic. Any question I had, if I needed something, they were, yeah, how can we help? How can we help? You work so hard, and when it gets super close, sometimes your thoughts wander just a little bit, and then you have to pull back and say, look, it's not over yet. Gosh, even that little putt I had to win is no guarantee. To win 2 section majors, it's fantastic, you know, and to do it the way I did at Southern Dunes, I made a 30-footer, you know, run it right in to avoid a playoff with Jesse, and then the 2-putt, the 95-foot 2-putt there on 18 to avoid another playoff. You know, what else can I say? It was great.